Hello, dear friends. We were discussing about the remaining story, Gateman's gift. So, we were discussing about the remaining story by R.K. Narayan, the Gateman's gift. We have seen that the Singh, the particular character, seemed to need some advice in the matter because he was behaving madly. He stopped in the middle of the road, stretched out his both arms, and shouted, "Halt!" The carriage stopped. The cyclist jumped off and Singh began a lecture. He started to address a lecture to the people who stopped their bikes. When I was in Mesopotamia, I tell you, fellows who don't know anything about anything. So he started to speak about irrelevant things. Where is the Mesopotamia and when he was there in Mesopotamia, which is an ancient place, which does not exist in the world also. The policeman dragged him away to a side. Policeman came there and dragged Singh from the side and waved to the traffic to resume. Once again he allowed the traffic to wave. One of the cyclists who resumed jumped off the saddle again and came towards him with, "Why, it is Singh, Singh. What fancy dress is this? What is the matter?" One cycle person riding a bicycle strangely looked at him, jumped off from his bicycle and came towards him as if he knows him. He asked, "It's Singh, Singh. What fancy dress is this? What is the matter?" Actually, he wanted to ask Singh what is going to happen. Even through the haze of his insane vision, Singh could recognize the voice and the person, the accountant at the office, where he usually visits at the time of his pension. He recognized that person, that he is an accountant of that office where he had been working. Singh clicked heel and gave a salute to him. As soon as he saw and recognized that the person is an accountant of the office, Englandia's office, he immediately clicked his heels and gave a salute. He said, "Excuse me, sir, didn't you intend to stop you? You may pass." He plainly said that, "Sir, I did not want to stop you in the middle of the road. You can go, you may pass." He pointed the way generously. Before he started to go away, he pointed the way generously to that accountant. And the accountant saw the letter in his hand. He recognized it, although it was mud stained and crumpled. As we have seen that Singh went to that accountant to show this letter and asked him what is in the letter without opening it. So the same accountant is there before him on the road, on the middle of the road. When the accountant saw this letter in his hand, he once again asked to Singh, Singh, you got our letter? The question he asked to the Singh, you got our letter? Yes, sir, pass. Do not speak of it. I have received your letter. Please pass. Do not speak of it. Because Singh did not want to discuss about or on the letter or on the matter of the letter with that accountant. So he simply allow that accountant to go away. But accountant did not go. What is the matter? He snatched it from his hand. Accountant snatched the letter from Singh's hand. What is the matter? Why haven't you opened it? Why are you still wandering with the letter here and there? And why did not you open this letter? He immediately tore open the envelope and took out the letter and read aloud. The accountant did not seek permission of a Singh to open this letter. He immediately turned out the upper part of the envelope. He opened the envelope and took out the letter and started to read loudly. The general manager greatly appreciates what is the matter in that letter. Please listen carefully. The general manager greatly appreciates the very artistic models you have sent, and he is pleased to sanction a reward of ₹100 and hopes it will be an encouragement for you to keep up this interesting hobby. This is the matter in the letter. General manager praised his hobby. He praised all his toys. And because of his beautiful hobby, he is that Singh is rewarded with 100 rupees also. At that time, that much the amount was a great value at that time. So this is the content of the letter sealed in the envelope. It was translated to him word for word. As he did not know English very well, so the content of the letter is translated to him into original language, into his mother tongue, and the includes a check for 100 rupees. There was a check also with this letter. It was handed to him. Immediately accountant handed this check and letter to him. A big crowd gathered to watch this scene. Singh pressed the letter to his eyes because he is shocked now. He pressed this letter to his eyes. He beat his brow and wailed, started to mourn, started to cry. He asked to that accountant, tell me, sir, am I mad or not? The accountant replied, "You look quite well. You are not mad," said the accountant. Singh fell at his feet and said with tears choking his voice. He instantly fell at his feet, accountant's feet, with tears choking his voice. He was deeply shocked. He started to weep. "You are a god, sir, to say that I am not mad. I am so happy to hear it." He personally imagined all the things that people are saying mad to him, but that was not true. Now, the accountant, a very reliable person, said that he is not mad, and that makes him overjoyed. The tears came out from his eyes with overjoy, and he thanked to that accountant. He said that "You are a god, sir, to say that I am not mad. I am so happy to hear it." On the next pension day, he turned up spurs as ever at the office counter. In the next pension day, first day of every month, he usually weared all his dress coats and with stoutly and strongly went there. As they handed him the envelope, they asked about the envelope and the check. He handed over this envelope to them. "What toys are you making now?" Obvious question is asked by the accountant. "What toys are you making now?" And his answer is, "Nothing, sir. Never again." It is not an occupation for the sane man. This is not an occupation of a very sincere person, he said. He received his pension and stiffly walked out of the office. So here ends this lesson. We can see that the dreadfulness of opening this registered post later really made him mad. So this is the short story with a versatile style of R.K. Narayan. There are some questions. Some questions are one word, phrase or sentence. Some questions are multiple choice questions. There are some comprehension questions in the page number 131. There are short notes also. Short notes is about Govind Singh, the registered letter, Govind Singh's hobby of toy making. So these are the short notes. You can easily explain all these short notes in a very niceful manner. So here ends model number 6, B, the Gateman's gift by R.K. Narayan. In my next video, we will start model number 7A, an introduction to media writing. There remains only two modules, module number 7 and module number 8. But the situation, if remains the same of COVID-19, the question papers will be set with objective type questions. Perhaps 25 questions will be asked on module number 5, module number 6 and module number 7. And it is possible to omit module number 8 perhaps in the future by the university. So the situation is this, but we are going to complete the whole syllabus, that is module number 7 and module number 8 also. So we will see in my next video an introduction to media writing. Till then, thank you.